Good morning, everyone. It's Chana. It's been a hot minute. It's September 22nd, 2025. When I was on here, I had severe things happening in my life. It pretty much kind of came to a halt for me. I was a put your shoes on, get up and pop it out the door every day kind of gal. Even if I was an at-home mom a lot throughout my three boys' schooling and everything but I was with them either school bus driving and they were reverse strapped in or teacher's aide, and I did disabled child care. It was a lot. I took care of quite a few disabled children in my home. So it was usually always geared around my boys. That was life. And the only thing I knew is kind of quickly they were trying to call it FND. It's called Functional Neurological Disorder, which is basically like saying your kid has colic. They don't know. And by the way, these are my opinions and what I have lived through. I'm here to try to help people move forward. I have had some very key people help me go forward, especially when I didn't really know who I was or what was going on. And for the longest time, when I was super bad, my oldest boy was my caretaker for the most part. And the other two boys, my other boy moved back from Wisconsin to here and to help too a couple times. Well, nowadays they say I have migrainosus, which is migraine with or without aura that continues and continues and continues and continues. Um, I still think there's more things. I have still never gotten. I ended up getting kidney surgery about 5 years ago. That helped stop binging things in your body when your body's in stress. Everything will bother whatever is most in trouble. And this morning is actually the first time I've actually gone back and looked at a little blurbs of my videos because I really don't remember them. I still have terrible memory problems. And our family of 20 some years is no longer a full unit. In this time, I lost my father. And then 6 months later, I lost my oldest son. And then I believe the family unraveled about 8 months later. Yeah. So next week, Wednesday, will be my oldest son's anniversary. He will be 25 forever, but 30 years old this year. So different kind of things. And as you see, I made it through all of them with the grace of God, always. Mine thing is stuff is still not great. I have some great doctors. I actually left Arizona and went to Ohio for about 2.5 years. And that is where I got the migraine, continuous migraine with aura. Like right now, this morning, this is not really my voice. I'm sure if you go back to other videos, or it could even be worse. I don't even think I could talk this fast half of the time. But I bump between rizatriptan. I take a lot, especially when you go through monsoon or any rain and heavy humidity and high dew points. As long as it's within 2 hours of me, I feel it. Sorry. I used to take Nurtec. I love Nurtec. It is a wonderful product. But for me, I went from like right now I'm doing like super, I'm at the top of my game, I call it. I'm 145 pounds. That means I actually have muscle. These when I can't eat because the tummy because like Nurtec, I take it. It really made it to the point where it was great to have brains and have my voice most of the day. I was starting to drive again and always pushing myself to go back to work. But that's just me in my head. But It's terrible. I couldn't even hardly sip water. There were times before Nurtec that I would drink a medication that would numb me all the way, so I wouldn't have to have a port put in or be force fed type of things. Because even though I didn't understand what was going on, and some days I really wasn't with it, you always know you don't want somebody to put the food in for you. So the Nurtec I was trying to get off of, they were giving me Ubrelvy. Um, when I tried Ubrelvy a couple months ago, over top of the Nurtec, I was like, oh, yay, this is great. Couldn't really tell if it cognitively helped me as much. This Ubrelvy is 100 milligram, and the Nurtec I was taking was 75. Nurtec is fast. It's like freaky fast. And Ubrelvy is to me very fast too. I don't always have pain like everybody, but I will get super shaky. Um, there goes the brains, and then you're sitting there going, "Wow, everything's weird." Like you just went to a party and you're 17 years old and took a drink of too many drinks, and you're sitting there going, "This is fun, but nah, not really." So the Ubrelvy I think does really well. Rizatriptan is just, it's a nice little patch. It's a nice it's like a Band-Aid or a really good aspirin some days. But I don't get as many side effects. I would say side effects that I can't stand. When I can't sip water and I can't eat, because the Ubrelvy you can only take like every 3 days. Now they just rewrote it again. They want me to take it every day. I can't. It's a horse pill, and it goes over a couple 3 days in your body depending on who you are. And that's how it really is supposed to be used for. But when they don't know what to do with me, they just try to throw more medication. I take the 4 milligram dissolvable Odans. I think you said that. I never say it right. You think after all these years. Odestron. I never got more than just a tablet. And I was sometimes taking 3 and 4 milligram tablets just to try to. I love ice water. I'm an ice water girl. So I could be almost down to 115 pounds, and you think you're thinking of all this food, and really, your body is thirsting for that liquid. And I still cannot eat most foods. I can't go through the drive-through when I want to. But as you see, I have this is pretty bright behind me, but I do have precautions. This is blacked out. This is rolled down. These shut. I put a little more on there. I can watch TV pretty darn good. I like my Vizio TVs. I can change. I usually have it on dark, calibrated, and um, I can try. I've been trying to learn how to play. I've been doing better with TV this last couple of years, and bowling on this black box thing that my boys gave me a long time ago. Not too bad. I can do golf, but when I sit down and I try to do off-road racing, oh my gosh, I tried that last week and it was so fun. I was having so much fun. But my eyes close on me and my face starts getting distorted and I still shake. That is part of the auras. Now, um, I also had taken shots like Qulipta, but the other one. It was great for me for it was good for 3 months. Then the fourth month and the fifth month, I was going backward and backward. Next thing you know, I was in bed and I was writing again. I couldn't even speak at all. That's scary after you've been out of bed for 3 or 4 years almost, and driving for the last two on and off. And yeah. So they're trying to push Qlipta a little bit, but I'm not ready to take a shot and then take the trip for a month and a half that it takes to get out of your body. All I can tell you is all of these medications, research it. I do the YouTube. Get on that YouTube and say it in 10 different ways and look at the videos that pop up. That's what my boys taught me. Um, I wanted to say this Zofran, it goes up the nose. I know it looks like it's for a gorilla or something, but it come in this box. And I just got this. They never tried this on me all these years, and I just get this. And when I was having, I call it explosive fast pain. So I can be like, oh man, stuff seems weird. Like talking like Donald Duck, it don't seem weird, but let's get into a different weird. Um, oh, not right. And say this is 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm making breakfast. And boom, within 10 minutes, no other warning, just that whole I feel weird, which I go through many times a day. Boom, the pain was hitting me. And I was like, wow, it's almost distort my face and take away the voice, usually immediately. I took this thing out and said, here goes nothing. You pop this gray thing off and stick it in your nose. Do not breathe in. Don't breathe in, people. I don't care what the package says. I'm not even going to read it. Put it in there. It's one shot. That's what you got. Then you want to hold that sucker in there and keep it in the membrane. But I'll tell you what, that Zofran, it took that. I had the nasty, the dig in ones, not so much from the top or that heavy cap. It just pain, just debilitating pain that you would like to not be on earth with. This one is 2.5 milligram spray, but I never tried this before. They were pushing to try this. In my denials, read your denials from your insurance company. They help you. So that denial for the Qlipta, no, it was you denial for Ubrelvy for like the third time. Then they say, we want you to take this Zomig. I said it wrong. I got to say lots of words wrong. I think I said it right. Then I think back at what I just say. It's wrong. In a way, everybody take a pause. Yeah. It's all funny. If you don't think it's funny, take another pause because life is going to go on. Whether you get on the bandwagon or get kicked off it. And I will tell you, I was kicked off it for a while. When I lost my son, I tell you, I didn't just lose my boy. Everybody lost my boy. And that was a sad day. Anyway, so they call this continuous migraine with aura and migrainosus. That sounds like a made-up word, doesn't it? But it's not. Look it up. Migrainosus. You wouldn't believe the looks I get from these doctors that I go to. They're like, it's called what? Yeah, it's migrainosus. Even some neurologists don't even know what that is. I've been to about 12 neurologists now in the last 6 years. So I'm going to sign off for today because actually I don't remember 100% where I started. But I will come back. I have the nerve to get back on here again, and I will give you more tips and tricks. But a big one is your gut is your brain. Whatever you feed it, that's what you're going to get back out. And So just sniff the Twinkies, get a candle, whatever you need to do. Don't eat the Twinkie. Have a great day. Find you a smile.